My brother and I, we love to fish. When we were fishing, we were always talking about Teekay Corporation. He was always talking about the people in Teekay. The people was everything to him. So he would talk to me about if something should happen to him, what I was supposed to do. And I says, well, I don't know anything about shipping, so why don't you get somebody to know something about shipping? No, he said. You are the most honest person I know in this world. And you'll find all those guys that know how to do shipping. You just need to lead them. He died in '92. And I thought it would be terrible to stop this dream.
This is 104. Take one, Mark.
50 years Teekay's been around.
Yes.
That's an incredible feat.
Well, yeah, but for me, it went by fast, so it seems like a long time to you young guys, for an older fellow like me, that it went by fast and it was a lot of fun. It's still fun.
I think about shipping as something that's been around for a couple of 100 years, and we've only been involved for 50 years, right? Business is hard, and you gotta get it more right than you get it wrong, and that may sound pretty obvious, but it's actually pretty hard, and that's why most businesses actually don't get there.
Tankers are extremely volatile. So to survive, the tanker industry, not just shipping, but the tanker industry generally, that's an amazing feat. And it speaks to how amazing this company is. Where we began with the founder, the growth story that we had, the shrinkage that we've gone through, we've kind of come full circle back to where we started. For a story about a family and a company, it's pretty amazing.
We went to school in a little town called Faxeladplads in Denmark. And every day when we went home from school, we stopped by the harbor to see the coasters. I went because he liked to go down there and see it. He was only 5 or 6 years old when we started going to that school, and that was his interest. He was the guy that just loved to see right off the bat. He always talked about it. That's what he was going to do.
Torben was always drawn to shipping even when he was a kid. When you talk to Axel about stories from when they were kids, there's a story of them sitting out and looking out at the ocean under this big tree. We actually have a painting of that tree at home. And then fast forward, he's moved to America. He's telling Axel to move to America as well. And all of a sudden he's running a shipping company and Axel's running a construction company.
He actually called me and he said, I'm going to build one of the biggest shipping companies in the world. To my way of thinking, I thought, well, do you really know what the heck you're doing? But he did.
There's something different about Teekay. And, I can say that because I worked as a competitor to Teekay for a long time. So I knew of the company from the outside. So I did a little bit of homework on what was the company on the inside. And I spoke to a lot of people who used to work for Teekay at all different levels, from technical to commercial to ex-senior leaders in the company. Every single one of them, when I asked them the question, would you go back to Teekay? Every single one of them said to me, in a heartbeat, absolutely.
I feel like every office you go to, you have an energy there and everyone's kind of pulling in the same direction.
There's one thing that everybody tells us when they kind of step into our offices around the world is this instant feeling of culture. It's a difficult thing to explain exactly what it is, but people do always come away with a strong sense of, well, you have something special going on here.
I think we've always tried to keep like a bit of this like family feel to it, and that's what like the legacy of Torben and Axel has been a bit of that, right? How do we keep that family feel?
We got a family.
I think it's based off of Torben and his approach to his family, his seafarers, the people in the office.
He believed in his people, and the people that worked in his company was everything to him. If you can't treat your people right, you don't deserve them.
It's all about the diversity, and our founder actually, he was probably 50 years ahead of his time, because for him diversity was all about being this transnational company where everybody had equal opportunity no matter where you came from, and he saw the strength in having a mixed group of seafarers from all nationalities. He treated everybody the same way and everybody had an opportunity. I think that's the secret sauce in our industry.
But it's beyond that, and I think the family sort of side of it, for me, really comes from Axel. He is the patriarch of this family, and that sense of unity as a family distills all the way down. So it's something that's just ingrained in the culture. The tale of the two brothers that have built and supported this organization, that's the amazing, unique quality that is Teekay.
What's the message you would like to share with the Teekay team across the globe celebrating 50 years?
That's a great question. This is a business where you get to experience the highest highs and from time to time also the lowest lows. And if you can navigate through both, stay true to our values, your personal values, and never compromise, then I think you can one day retire happy, because a lot of people never get to experience that.
You get involved with a company like this, and if it's something you like, stick with it and just work full bore for what you believe in. Find your niche and go for it.
Work hard, follow your interests, look for opportunities inside the company, and follow your passions. We've got a lot of exciting things ahead.
This is a fun place to work, and we've been through a lot of ups and downs, and there's going to be more ups and downs. It's just the nature of the industry, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The next 50 years are going to be just as much fun as the last 50.
You know, for Teekay, it's been big, it's been small, we've been medium. I think it's just going to be one hell of a ride.
Not many companies last 50 years in our industry. We should take a moment to be really proud of however long you're in the company, you're part of that 50, and hopefully you can be part of the next 50. So take a moment to celebrate it, and then get back to work and live Torben's message of doing it right.
A small thing we would like to present to you. Tale of Two Brothers.
It is good to see all you young people, because this is what it's about. You're the ones that are going to do it. And do it right and do it well.